The transfer window is eating pretty fast, and even this time, it is faster than usual, even for Premier League sides. Lots of teams are doing business way, way quick, and it's safe to say that we can expect a whole lot to happen between now, and the next coming weeks. But it's looking like we have a lot to talk about in terms of transfers over the coming days. But first up, let's start with United. We all know that United need a big rebuild, ahead of next season, judging by their domestic results, anyways. And the latest says that they are closing in on a deal for Matheus Cunha from Wolves that could be worth up to £65 billion. Victor, in your opinion, do you think Cunha raises their level a whole lot? I mean, compared to their current options?
From a playing perspective, yes, he's better than everyone they have in attack, and by some margin, I would say. What's worrying me though is his attitude. I think he tends to lose his temper from time to time, and United already have Fernandes, who's an expert in that. Still, 65 million seems like a fair deal, but I don't have high expectations from this move. I am looking forward to Cunha and Bruno getting into a shouting match when they're like 2-0 down to Leeds with 10 minutes to go, though.
Yeah, fair enough. And over to you, Max. I'm still with United. More reports are coming up about United striker search, and it's saying that Amorim wants, a proven striker, and he wants to go back to his former player in Gyökeres, from Sporting. And of course, in no surprising fashion, the United board prefers someone, more Premier League proven and cost effective in the name of Delap. Delap would cost only about £30 million, and Gyökeres could cost up to £70 million. In your opinion, which choice makes more sense?
I mean, it's kind of expected that Amorim won't Gyökeres because he was playing the best at his Sporting. So, yeah, but as a Man United manager, I mean, head manager, I'd probably go with Delap for 30 mil than trying to bring Gyökeres that didn't play in Premier League and you're not sure how good he'll perform. And you pay only 30 mil, but as a head coach of team, obviously you want Gyökeres. Everyone wants him.
Mm, okay. Gyökeres and Delap.
I
I
mean,
don't I
from a
don't think that.
United fan, that's strong. That's strong.
Yeah, I guess. Well, we'll have to see if, I mean, at the end of the day, United could end up not signing either, but let's see how that would even
Yeah.
play out. I mean, moving on, Victor, and over to Liverpool. After signing Jeremy Frimpong, Liverpool are closing in on yet another fullback, Kekes from Bournemouth, and it's looking like Liverpool are very serious, about signing players this time around. But a quick question, just like how we asked about Cunha and United, does Kekes raise the standards of Liverpool at the moment?
I mean, surely, right? If you look at Liverpool's current left back situation, my God, Tsimikas was bad last night against Brighton. He's just not up to snuff at Liverpool. Um, I love Robertson to death, but he's been on the decline for a while now. The problem here is that Kerkez did publicly say that he won't be joining Liverpool only a couple of months ago. The thing is, was that a red herring? Did he mean it? If he meant it, personally, I wonder why. His Hungarian national team captain is already with Liverpool. I'm sure he's lobbying for Kerkez to join. The whole situation just seems a little bit strange for me. But in terms of upgrade or not upgrade, definitely an upgrade, yes.
Fair enough. And moving on over to you, Max. So we know we've spoken about Wirtz lots of times, in our transfer videos, talking about Liverpool and City, fighting to sign the player. And now reports, have now indicated that City have pulled out of the race, mostly because they believe the player is headed for Bayern. Although Liverpool are still in the mix, but do you think they still have a chance of signing the player?
I mean, obviously not. If I'm Wills and I choose between Bayern and Liverpool, you obviously stay at Bundesliga, win every trophy with Bayern, and I'd say like Bundesliga is more suited for him as a player, and for his style at least. So if Bayern wants, they sign him 100%.
Yeah. Okay. We'll see. And just on a final note, Victor, City, are looking to sign almost every available thing moving on the market now. After what was a poor season by their own standards, and losing out to Crystal Palace in the FA Cup final, and now they're eyeing a move for Milan player Reinders to partner Rodri in midfield next season. From a tactical point and taking everything into account, does that make sense for all parties involved?
Uh, yeah, it's a tough one here, and it's a tough one for different reasons as well. So first of all, okay, we need to say good player. Okay. Um, I know that some reports are saying he's already agreed personal terms, so there's that. City's issue here is the transfer fee. AC Milan are asking for about 76 million pounds. City's initial offer was 50. They're willing to bump that up to 60. 76 seems overpriced to me and a big risk for a City. The reason I say it's a big risk is because in terms of the big league, top five leagues, this is a player who has only played in Italy and only for 2 seasons. Italy, as we know, it's not the best place to use as a springboard for the Prem. Secondly, let's look at the longest spell he's had with one club. That was with Alkmaar in the Netherlands for 5 seasons. One of them was out on loan at Valvik. Only 96 appearances for Alkmaar and 8 for Valvik over those 5 years. I'm just not sure he'll be able to keep up the pace at a top Premier League team.
Yeah, fair enough. I was wondering that as well. I was wondering if he'll be able to keep up with the demand, but if Guardiola wants him as Rodri's partner, then he probably has something in mind. But anyways, I think the jury is out on that. Jury is out on that, transfer move if it goes on to materialize. But we are going to wait and see how that plays out. So the wait goes on. United are closing in on Cunha. I'm happy because I'm not scared. I see some clubs make some signings and I'm worried. But I promise you, to every user watching this out there, if you're a United fan, go on and celebrate signing Cunha, but I'm not worried. I'm not bothered about it. I actually feel sad for
Just
Cunha.
just like how they celebrated Cristiano Ronaldo's return.
Yeah, we remember that. So I'm actually not worried about
I
Cunha.
didn't.
I think maybe Cunha would give them 5 more goals than Oiland, and that's about it. I would be worried if
Oh,
United signed. I think I'll be worried if United signed Gyökeres though. I would not want that to happen. But yeah, Cunha, I'm not losing sleep over that. But regardless, the news continue to come in quickly, and we are going to see how everything unfolds. And we'll be sure to discuss all the best bits, the latest action, and the most trending topics here on EPL News.